Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Baswaraj Bommai, Honorable Ministers, His Excellencies, and other dignitaries on the dais. Greetings to all the stakeholders from our startup ecosystem, founders, angels, and venture capitalists. Welcome to BTS 2022. Karnataka and Bangalore's ecosystem is just 15 years old, but we have really come of age. We are globally the fastest growing technology hotspot and a bright spot in an otherwise challenging macroeconomic environment in the world. This is helping Karnataka and Bangalore garner a disproportionate share of talent and venture capital investments. With this, Karnataka and Bangalore is becoming the epicenter and the engine for creating economic value over the next 3 to 5 years of over $200 billion that is expected by 2027. Today, I would like to share 3 predictions that I think will drive the startup and venture capital narrative in this city, state, and our country over the next 3 years. My first prediction is that Indian startups, which have hitherto remained largely domestic and have tackled solutions within our country, led by our SaaS startups, enterprise tech SaaS startups, which have already got a global recognition for delivering great value at a great price. We have also started to see our B2B and B2C e-commerce companies starting to fan out in the ASEAN and the MENA region. My prediction is that in the next 3 to 5 years, we will see a large portion of our startups show more and more global ambition and garner a larger pie of the global economy. My second prediction is that Indian startups have shown their ability to get great valuations. We have delivered almost 100 unicorns. In fact, I call Bangalore and Karnataka as the as not only the startup factory, but the unicorn factory of our country. But that is just half the story. What our startups need to be able to deliver over the next 3 to 5 years is good profits. It's only profits that will create multi-generational companies and great IPO companies. Only then can we return the $150 million that we have absorbed in this country back to our investors. If we don't return money to our investors, we are not going to get new capital into this country. So my prediction is that of the 100 unicorns, we will have a massive supply chain of IPOs. At least 25 of these unicorns will go IPO in the next 3 to 5 years. And through this, we will be able to create the multiple billion dollars of exit that is required to return money back to our investors globally and in India, which will create a virtuous cycle of more investments coming into the startup ecosystem. My third and final prediction: startups in India have been largely focused on urban India and what urban consumers want. But if we want a nation like what our Prime Minister just spoke about, where we have more inclusive and equitable growth, our startups have to find a larger purpose. The larger purpose is to serve the 300 to 500 million Indians who are digitally enabled but have very different problems and need very different solutions. A good example is our agri ecosystem. We have 150 million farmers with cell phones today, but less than 10 million farmers are being served. So we need agri-tech startups to focus on providing the right agronomy support, providing the right inputs, the right market linkages. And with this, my prediction is that in the next 5 years, a major portion of our farmers will be able to double their income to fulfill the mission and the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So finally, I would like to say that this year's BTS, from a startup perspective, is going to be special. We will have the largest showcase of startups, 500 plus startups, please don't miss that. And we will also have a wide-ranging set of startup leaders who will give you their insights in emerging areas such as deep tech, climate tech, agri-tech, and many more. So I would like to thank you all for being here. Ellargu namaskara. Have a very productive BTS. Thank you.